Welcome back with Martin and me and Martin. Basically just me, you don't get to see Martin. Martin's special. To peace talks. Peace talks are fun, except this mission doesn't have a whole lot of peace in it and not a lot of talking. Think it's these that I want. Is it? What's the next one? 7.9 main gun. Yeah, those are pretty good. That's expensive though. I don't know if I want to use those. I think I'll just get infantry, because everyone likes infantry. This is anti-tank infantry, which are the best kind of infantry. I don't know what these are, but they're French. Is that anti-tank? It is anti-tank. Well, technically this is a new game. It's a new game for you, because you haven't seen it, I don't think, unless you watch the YouTube end of it, but this is a war game. And I don't think I want any of the vehicles. I think I want this, though. Is that what I want? Supply? Yes. No, that's a transport helicopter. That's not what I want. I don't think I want any of those. Never mind, I don't want any of those. Need to probably spend some stars on stuff, but I think this will do. These are the AMX 30Bs. Those are actually pretty good tanks as far as long range kind of sniper-y things, but they don't have a lot of firepower or armor. They have some amazing accuracy though. That's about all they got is accuracy, to be honest. Which is always good, I suppose. And there's my mouse again, being in the way.
Swiftly, but NATO has stumbled at Leipzig, confronted by a now well-organized Soviet opposition. Soon the Leipzig salient becomes the front's hotspot, just as a peace conference is about to open in Stockholm. After regrouping, the Soviets attacked the salient on both flanks, determined to win a victory that would strengthen their position at the negotiation table.
All of the negotiating. This is the first solo mission where you actually get the deployment phase,
The enemy is massing to crush the Borna salient before
which is used in every skirmish or multiplayer game that you play in this.
Part of the enemy offensive. The enemy must
Lots of
under no
deploying.
circumstances be allowed to reach and cross the river, or it will be the doom of the whole salient.
It's exactly the same as the Total War kind of deployment phases. Nothing happens, and you get to pick what you want. Yes, deployment phase, we know. And there's a launch battle button, exactly the same. We want chieftains. Actually, no, let's do infantry first. Because I want as many anti-tank as I can get. You know. Who's anti-tank? That is. Let's get one of you there. Let's get another one of you over there. I'm just gonna spread these guys out basically everywhere. I'm actually gonna do that there. This is a defensive mission, by the way. You can see the enemy has basically everything. We only have one deployment area in the entire map. Good luck capturing another one. That is also... Are these anti-tank or... I think they are. I know these are. Let's put a few of these around. Lots of defense in this mission, which is fine. We need some support. It's the only anti-air I have, isn't it? No, I have these guys 4 accuracy. These guys are better range. Okay. And then we don't need any artillery for this. We do need Chinooks. 2 of them would be good. Then we need some tanks probably. We do need recon. Contemplating if I want gazelles or not, because gazelles are expensive. 35. I think I'll just grab these and just tell them to not shoot, because I just want them for scouting. And then one right there would be good. We'll probably get some more of those later, and we need some helicopters because everyone likes helicopters. I apparently don't have a whole lot of helicopters. I forgot a whole bunch of my stuff exploded. Let's see, those 3 can be right there. I think I don't really have a whole lot of space left for tanks. You 3. Lots of tank deploying, and we need some leopards. Because I have a bajillion leopards, don't I? Yep. Don't have enough deployment points. Okay, so that's all we're getting, and launch battle. There we go. Now these should be in transports, yes. So everybody unload. Everyone unload. Because I want those infantry out. Or, did you guys unload properly? Yes. So there's scouts in position, you need to not shoot. Actually, I'm going to move... That is the right scout. Okay, I'm going to move him up here, so he has a better line of sight. This is indeed a Cold War RTS simulation-y kind of thing. You go there, you go here. Oh, actually, well, no, I'm not. I was going to say I'm surprised you managed to recognize that, but never mind. Oh, we already started with 3 chin hooks. Well, now we have 5. Complete waste of resources there, but now we have 5 chin hooks. Those are going to be used entirely for continuous supply line runs. We should be good. There's a secondary objective. This is released game. There's a secondary objective for holding each of these areas. Good luck holding both of them at the same time, because that is basically impossible. It'll waste way too many resources. I'm probably not going to hold either one. I'm just going to fly my chin hooks back and forth between this one here. This one is the easier one to hold, by the way. This one's relatively weak, and it gets surrounded on 3 sides pretty quickly. So they should die soon. Yep, there they go. I didn't realize they had missiles that were that long a range. What did these guys say? They have short-range missiles. So what you want to do is basically just burn your supplies as quickly as you possibly can. At least your initial set. Who's getting shot? My APC is. Shouldn't really matter, unless they can't aim. That doesn't help very much. Still shouldn't really matter though. These helicopters are for shooting tanks. Tanks are really the only threat here that we have for a while. Because we don't have a large tank supply, since I did mostly infantry this time. I did mostly tanks before, and it didn't work terribly well. Go, go, Cobras. The tanks get spotted far too easily. The infantry get a bunch of free rocket shots off. Plus, Cobras are amazing. I wish I didn't lose all of mine in the last mission, so I had more to use. I only have 1. I could... No, they have autocannons. I was gonna say I could use the Gazelles, but they don't have rockets because of that. But, well. So we should be safe. I'm actually gonna try and hold hotel over there. I guess what is this one? That one's Charlie. I'm gonna hold hotel. Charlie hopefully can hold long enough. Chin hook's too far up. We should be good. Those things should end up killing themselves by driving back into these rocket dudes. That's gonna be my main defense, is these guys. If they ever feel like actually hitting their target, that would be great, but whatever. It's the problem with anti-tank, what are these called? ATGM, anti-tank guided missile, that's what it is. It's the problem with those, they miss a lot. 25 apiece, yes please. Don't know where to line these guys up. How about right there? Why not? Right there? There we go. You can get more units in the game. Yep, every mission progresses the timeline, which thusly unlocks more stuff for you to use. In this particular mission, I've unlocked these. You get, for all the objectives, you get stars, as you can see here, which are used to unlock units. Which progressively get more and more expensive as the timeline goes on and they get stronger. This is basically the best I got, is Chieftain Mark 5s and Pattons. Actually, no, these Leopards are better than Pattons. Yeah. Leopard Mark 4, or A4, or whatever 4 you want to call it, is what I have. It's a very simulatory. Do you guys? Are these anti-air? Is that what they are? Did I get anti-air? I don't know. It's AP powered, so why would it be anti-air? It does fire heat, though. I don't know if that's anti-air or not. They're not shooting at tanks, so I'm going to imagine it's anti-air. Luckily, the tanks that we had to fight... That was loud. The tanks we had to fight at the beginning here are really old T-34s. So they're really not a threat at all. Why are you guys not refueling? Let's sort it out. That's the problem with helicopters, is that they have to be landed to refuel. May as well get more supplies of my chin hooks. Because they're slightly used. No one likes a used chin hook. The bad part is they start sending T-55s and T-56s and T-50 bajillion Ds. I should have got some martyrs and stuff. These martyr VTs are actually pretty good. They're recoilless rifle is basically what they are. Decent penetration. They don't have a lot of accuracy, but they hit more often than ATGMs do. There's T-72s and stuff. Russia means serious business now. The only place you can, I'm explaining this to Martin, by the way, for those of you curious who I'm talking to. The only place you can deploy units are areas that you hold that have an arrow, basically. They have access to outside of the map. And someone over here is being shot. Probably these leopards. Or someone, I don't know. I need to move my command vehicle, actually. So I'm going to pull him back. If your command vehicle is not stationary, you do not hold the area. As you see it turn neutral there. These two areas here that are... This one's not blue anymore. Did they lose their command unit? No. Is he moving? No. Oh, there it goes. Okay. Those two do not have access to outside of the map, so I can't call units in from there. Cobras didn't land for whatever reason again. Now you see why I don't like T-64s. Now you see why anti-air guns are so ridiculously loud. Jesus. Okay, so you guys... No, they do have anti-tank rockets, they just don't have much range. Okay. The AI, they can handle their own areas for probably the first 10 minutes or 15 minutes or so, and you can see the objective countdown here. There's a slight bug with this mission where you have to actually defend it slightly longer than it says here, which makes it a bit more difficult if you're not set up right. Are you guys landed yet? Would you hurry up and resupply? That's the problem with freaking Cobras, is they're kind of picky. And for whatever reason, someone's routing. APC's routing, don't even care. It's a freaking APC. It's not terribly useful to my overall game plan here. There they go. They won't land if they're over trees or, you know, something stupid like that. And they tend to like going over trees. And I can if I wanted to, and I probably will use my Cobras mainly for this, send units to reinforce my allies over here, because that is secondary objectives. They'll pop up here eventually. I'm not sure what that Panzer thinks it's doing. Panzer J. Is that a... It's a Jeep, isn't it? Yeah, it is a Jeep. Or an armored vehicle or something. There's the transport helicopters that I have anti-air for. Need to be over here. So their transport helicopters all have rockets because they're clever like that, and here's where this side starts dying, and I can't really do anything about that. If you're quick, you can deploy units here as quickly as possible via these transports and just use anti-tank infantry and stuff to support them. Eventually they'll run out of supplies, but it is possible to support them like that. I'm just going to have my chin hooks fly over there and support them. Or not my chin hooks, my... Don't even know what those are. My... Oh, good lord. Cobras, there we go. I was having some issues there. I'll probably use some of these to support them if I can get them over there. Actually, how much are these? 20? These things are all cheap. I'll probably get 2 of these and see if I can get them over here. It'll take them a while, but see how it does. And then you two get some strikers. Get a striker apparently right there. Okay. What's the difference between chin hook and... Okay, super chin hooks hold more supplies. I suppose that makes sense. I didn't realize these martyrs were so cheap. So there they go. It'll take them forever because they're kind of slow and, you know, slow. So you guys are here. Kill the tank destroyers, please. These are anti-tank, yeah, missiles. Most of the tank destroyers in this game are anti-tank guided missile because, quite frankly, that was what tank destroyers were made of at this point in time. My Cobras are going to waste all of their ammo, but they're going to route everything over there. Okay, that's fine. Now they need to land again, which will take them 4 hours to land. And those Pattons are having some issues. That one's, yeah, they're both almost dead. That Vulcan is useless. What are these guys doing? What's going on over here, Mr. Infantry Group? Nothing? Just chilling with your broken shadows? I don't know what they're doing. Whatever. I've disorientated myself now. Here we go. 9 minutes left and we've got basically no losses so far. There goes my martyrs. Martyrs. I guess I could send these two over here too. Don't forget to use move fast, by the way. Otherwise it'll take them even longer to get there. Did I mention these maps are huge? By the way. Some of the, that's the secondary objective. This one will have one pop up here eventually. They're a bunch of stars because they're actually pretty hard to hold. I might be able... No, I can't. Can I? No. I was gonna say I might be able to get some martyrs over to it, but that would cut them too close to either of these or this central area, which I know the enemy has stuff over there. At least by this point they should. If you're really quick, you can... there it goes. There's the other one. That's a French one, and this is an American one, hence why there's Pattons over here, and there should be 30 Bs over here, yeah. Which are the French and American version of tanks. And that is also why I don't like sending units to that one, because they would have to go down this road here, which puts them in range of tanks that are coming from Echo, or Alpha, I don't know which one they come from, probably Echo. Luckily we have this Scorpion here. Can you land in there? And then you can just chill, I don't care. We have that Scorpion spotting stuff for me. So there goes my Striker, which is not hidden when it fires from there. I don't like that. I prefer my Strikers to be hidden when they fire, but it doesn't look like that's going to be possible. Wonder how well Martyrs hide. Where did I... Oh, I sent them both over here, that's right. Can you guys hide in those trees? No, because there's a ridge there. If I put them in the trees back there, they won't be able to support these guys up here. Which is disappointing to say the least. I guess I can put them there. That should give them a view of it. How's it going over here with the T-55s? Please don't shoot my Striker, because that will kill it. Or my Chin Hook. Don't shoot that either. Chin hooks are relatively expensive, if I recall. It's 60, yeah. That's not even a super chin hook. I think supers are 75 or something. Not sure. There goes a missile. Whatever. There goes another one. We're wasting missiles like nobody's business. Super chin hooks are amazing, though. They're probably the best supply unit. What is that? That is probably T-72 or some such. T-64, even worse. And this is how this side of this base usually dies, is they send these gunships over here and just demolish them. They do have anti-air capability, but most of the time it just... What is their range? Wow, that's a pretty good range, actually. If I get these guys over here, too. Those tank destroyers is what I'm worried about mostly, is because they have a longer range than Martyrs do. I really wish I had more Cobras, but I wasted them all on the last mission like a derp. I could get some artillery, but that's a huge use of resources. You know what, let's grab 2 of these guys and see if we get them over here. That's the one I want, right? Yeah. 2 of them. That is anti-air, yes. don't want those. The problem with artillery, I really like using them, is they're just crazy expensive. Those are 65, those are 50. That's not artillery, that's all I have right now apparently. Which is, I can only get one, so... Don't shoot my martyrs, bro. It's not cool. Are they firing machine guns on my martyrs? It looks like they are. Man. T-34s will get horribly and utterly demolished by martyrs. These T-55s... Good God, those are loud. If these T-55s were actually facing me, they would have more armor than I have penetration, I'm pretty sure. And those need to die as quickly as possible. I need oh, this is not good. Did they hit one of my martyrs? Yeah, they did. We're gonna lose these martyrs here. Luckily, this AI is using his units to come to me and save me. Okay, they might live. I need to send a chin hook over there, though. Actually, I don't really need to. I just need to run away. So that the anti-air is running away, which is great, and my main base is under attack. And what they try to do, the AI, they really like doing this, by the way, is they'll sneak units around your defense to try and snipe your command unit, which basically means you cannot get more units. It's a really good way of ruining your plan, and the AI really likes to do it, as demonstrated by these guys here, which I have no way of shooting right now. Come on, chieftains, save me. Let's see if they can get down there fast enough. This mission starts to get really insane towards the end because they just have units all around you. Actually, you know what, leopards? You need to assist because I'm going to lose my command unit here. Run away, command unit. I'm going to pull him completely out of the area because I don't like that. And these leopards are probably going to die here. Or... yeah, they're going to die. Those leopards are too weak to be facing those tanks, so please kill that guy. Please kill him. Please, he's faster than my command vehicle because he's on the road. Oi. Okay, so they have a line of sight on that. Those dudes died. My patents are still up here. I need to move them because they're being useless. These chieftains, even though they're Mark II, should be able to handle this because they've got the upper hand and they are not moving. So they theoretically have better aim. Theoretically. You can come back now, finally. Because those T-64s are going to run away. Apparently right into my patents, which is great for me. No? Maybe not, I don't know. You guys need to not get shot down. I was going to tell them to move over, but that's going to get them killed. And you need to back off. You guys need to unload. We're not going to hold this. We've got like nothing over here now. We'll just line up next to the supply depot. Why not? It's not like we got anything else over here. I'll use this chin hook to supplement me. My supplies, gaining supplies, gaining of resources. Okay. I didn't want to fly that chin hook because those tanks will kill my chin hook, and I don't want to waste that. And my command vehicle actually did get shot, which isn't good. I could risk my chieftains. No. A minute left. You know what? Let's see if they can get over here. We already lost the command vehicle here, so now it's basically just trying to keep them out of the area. Is all I'm trying to do here. Oh no, we didn't lose the command vehicle, he actually pulled him back. Good job, AI. I didn't think he was that smart. So those chieftains will be flying over there. I lost another martyr. Oi! Luckily, Cobras can fire while they're on the ground, so... all these Cobras are basically going to be doing is scaring the crap out of those tanks, which is going to keep them from shooting my dudes. You can come back over here. You can go supply. Now you know why I like chin hooks. You don't have to deal with any of this nonsense of driving on roads and being shot by stuff. And they actually cannot be captured while they're in the air, as opposed to trucks that can be captured by just accidentally driving by something. We win! We should also win this one too. Oh wait, we still have to keep holding it. I forgot about that part. Okay, chieftains are going over there. Do I want T-80s? That is what I don't like seeing, actually. I'm gonna lose these patents to these T-80s. Boy, I don't know where you guys came from, but sure, use you. Got some gazelles for whatever reason. I got a bunch of gazelles. These gazelles are fantastic units. I got more flak panzers. I don't need more flak panzers, but thank you. You guys need to come back. Oi. They need to fall back. 76 Bs, not a problem. This T-80 though, I hate T-80s with a passion. Look at that, 9 AP power, 8 front armor. These patents I don't even think can hurt them. There's only one left anyway. Now you see why I don't like this mission. I don't really have any tanks that can kill those, to be honest. Let's call in Cobra. There we go. Since these Cobras are busy, they're actually not busy, I can pull them back. Come back, Cobras. Save me. So we should actually be able to hold this. There's no more supplies there, so that chin hook is now on supply duty. So we sucked that forward base dry. You can come back. They need ammo. Gazelles, you should not be that close to the ground. Oi. Oi. We need tanks. We need some form of tank weaponry. Give me a point. Am I gonna get a point? There we go. This left side is dead. Run away, chin hook. Oh, they might actually survive, so stop that. I didn't realize these guys were still doing well. That's not good. Run away. What is firing so much? Oh, helicopters. Yay, helicopters. This mission is absolutely insane. If I haven't mentioned that right now, look at this. Come on now. Plus I'm holding this side. This side, at this point, is basically guaranteed mine. Because all of their forces, and Charlie died a long time ago, I didn't mention that, but they were lost a while ago. All of their forces start converging on this bridge here, which is what we're defending. It gets a little crazy, and I lost... No, my chin hook's still up. There's the doorbell. Lovely doorbell. Let me just zoom out and get that real quick. Surprisingly, we haven't died yet because of chin hooks. You're basically out of fuel, or out of ammo, not out of fuel. You can kill that gunship. You do that. I need more chin hooks. We're almost out of supplies over there. You're almost out. Luckily, it should be ending soon. Thankfully, I should say, because we don't really have a lot of supplies left. You need to get ammo for them. Lordy. You all need to land and get ammo from that Cobra, and there's all of their tanks right there. They get so many... T-62s. Those are old, aren't they? Yeah. They got a good gun. Not a lot of armor, though. Those are alright. These T-72s and T-80s are the main threat. What did they just shoot? Oh, they shot the APC. He's running away. Don't want none of that. And he's dead. Oh, they killed my cobra. That is not what I thought they were going to shoot at. Cobras are expensive. I only have 2. That is all of the cobras I have, is 2. All of the other ones have died. We can't really hold this very much longer, game. If you'd like to let us go, please. That'd be greatly appreciated. You're out of supplies. He's got nothing left to take. Yeah, we've got no supplies left. You are out, so if I can select you. There we go. Boy, don't have nothing left. Cobras run away. And here is where I hope it ends, because we've got nothing. You can regroup now. Put 2 together there. Because we've got nothing. We've got no supplies except this one ship. We've got no rockets left, basically. Wait. There's a lot of machine gunning going on there. That is a lot of... That is a lot of tanks. Holy Jesus. I've got nothing left, game. If you'd like to assist me here, you guys can just run back here. They're not going to get anything done. My patent died before it even got to do anything. Gazelle's dead. You may as well shoot. I don't even care. You're going to die anyway. Fire for your life. These guys are going to die in a second. They've been spotted, so they're just shooting stuff. Oh yeah. This is where most of my units go, by the way, in this mission. They just kind of die. You guys need to lift off. I don't want tanks shooting them willy-nilly. There's all of my chin hooks hiding in the back. Wait, all we have left are cobras in this area.
On my way to coordinates. Out.
How much longer must I live? Please kill that thing. Hey, look, a chin hook. This is actually the first time those cobras have fired their miniguns. And hey, we completed it. Yay. Please don't die, cobras. I only have 2 of you. Everybody out. Look at the map, by the way. That's how many units they had all up in this place. Hey, there's my martyrs making their way back. You cannot overpower the AI with pure force in this mission. It's not possible. Basically, just sit there and crouch in the corner and hope they don't maul you to death, which is what I did. This one I've never completed because I always use all of my deployment points. You know, kind of hard to do that. And I believe to actually get this done, you might have to capture another area. I'm not sure. That one I always give up on because it's too far away and I don't care about them. Look at all of those kills. Look at all those losses. That is not good. That's terrible, actually. Oy. All of the leopards died. All of the patents died. Ah, lordy, lordy, lordy. That's a lot of deaths. So there's that mission. That's actually the last mission in that campaign. I might do Able Archer, since it's short. I think I will do Able Archer, but for now, I'll be back in a moment. People on the stream, give me a moment, I'll be right back.